rain man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Raining man. I'm gonna go out and get myself absolutely soaking wet. It's raining men. What fell from the sky was apparently a person. But a human from the sky? From the physique, it appears to be a man. I can't see his face because his head is facing the other way. Is he isn't dead, right? The man moans and stands up. He's alive. I'm relieved, but soon I find myself frozen in place again. He doesn't have a face? No, that's not it. He's wearing a gas mask.
That surprised me.
The man scratches his hair and looks around frantically. He seems to be fine, but isn't he injured or anything? And why is he wearing a mask? Falling down from above is really weird, and no matter how you look at him, he seems obviously suspicious. As I stand petrified, the gas mask guy turns and faces towards me. I reflexively stop blinking and breathing. Don't come over here. Please ignore me and go somewhere else. But wishing that was futile, and the gas mask guy briskly approaches me.
Master, I'm okay.
Huh? Master?
I heard Master's voice, so I came.
What's this guy talking about?
Is something wrong?
No, I just think you're mistaking me for someone else.
Mistaking you for someone else?
I'm not anyone's master.
No, Master is Master.
No, you're wrong. I don't even know you.
That's not true. I'm Clear, the one who carried you here yesterday.
Kulia!
You carried me yesterday? Yesterday, now that you mention it. After being in Rhyme, I woke up lying here for some reason. Wait, were you the one who pulled me into Rhyme? That rabbit head had his face covered, and I felt like his clothes were similar too.
No, that was not me. But I thought that Master was Master, and I carried you here.
His story doesn't quite make sense.
I heard Master's voice yesterday. Destruction and death.
What? I've heard that somewhere. Why do you know those words? Suddenly, the gas mask guy takes a hold of both my cheeks and pulls them left and right. Ow! That hurts!
Master seems different from yesterday. It's hard to explain what, but if I had to say something, I remember your face and voice being scruffier.
While pinching my cheeks, the gas mask guy keeps turning my head. Who is this guy?
It hurts! Let go! Okay.
The gas mask guy quickly releases his hands. Damn, that hurt. What's up with this guy? He pinched my cheeks without holding back, and now it stings. While I rub my cheeks with watery eyes, the gas mask guy tilts his head.
I'll ask again, but you really are Master, right?
I already told you I'm not!
I don't think that's the case.
I stand silently irritated and take a deep breath in order to calm myself. Calm down. If you let him get to you, it's just what he wants. If this guy really is the rabbit head from yesterday, I have to catch him and question him. He seems like an idiot now, but if he gets angry, won't his true nature come out? I can't do it in Rhyme, but if this becomes a fight in the real world, I'll manage somehow. Let's just try irritating him a little. Hey! As soon as I finish my yell, I throw a kick at the man's behind. Ah! The gas mask guy leans back and holds his buttocks with both hands.
Please, Master, stop it!
What? I love you. The gas mask guy sinks to the floor.
Please stop, Master. I can't break any more than this.
Yeah. This guy isn't him. Definitely not him. I'll just quickly finish up here and return to work. Anyway, I'm not your master. I have work to do, so I'm going back. Bye.
What should I do?
Go home!
Understood.
The gas mask guy nods obediently and digs through his pocket with his right hand. What he takes out is... oh! A vinyl umbrella. I think it's Are You a Magician? Oh wait, no, I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. Oh no, it's Why the Umbrella. My bad. What are you going to do with that umbrella you pulled out?
Oh, what do you mean?
That thing you're holding, that's an umbrella, right?
Yes, it is. What about it?
It's not raining now or anything. Why did you take it out?
Rain? Ah, it's true. When water drops from the sky on rainy days, if you take an umbrella with you, you won't get wet. I think I'll try that next time. Thank you very much. Well then, I'll be going.
Even though it still isn't raining, he opens the umbrella, turns around, and leaves. What just happened? I stare at the man's back in utter amazement. I'll just go back in. For some reason, I have the feeling I've been made fun of by a tanuki or a fox or something. I didn't see anything. Yeah, not a thing. I'll make up my mind and return to the shop. When I return inside, I find Bonjin-kun completely out of it.
Cleaning.
That's right. That gas mask guy made me completely forget. The shop is still in a crazy mess because of those brats. First the kids, then the gas mask guy. Today's just one of those days. Suddenly feeling tired, I slowly began to put away the items that lay scattered around back in order. After work finishes for the day, I leave the store with deliveries to Mizuki. The order came from Mizuki's shop, so I thought about meeting him on the way home. When you go a bit north from Heiban, there's Mizuki's shop, Black Needle. It was originally a studio tattoo parlor, but since then the waiting room was turned into a bar and the parlor became a hangout spot. Even outside of Rib Team members and their tag arts, tattoos have become popular, especially in casual fashion, so Mizuki's shop was doing pretty well. Of course, since Mizuki is a tattooist, he's asked if he could tattoo me. I'm not interested, so I won't do it. I walk into the darkening town and arrive near Black Needle. This area is Dry Juice's territory. I noticed some of the members walking around. When I was with Mizuki, I became acquainted with the members too, so they won't bother me when I walk through their territory. Ah, Aoba-san! Hey, long time no see. Business with Mizuki-san? Yeah, our shop got an order. I came to deliver it. Mizuki-san's at our hangout. Got it. I'll try going there then. The hangout isn't far from here. I decide to head over there. The Dry Juice hangout is an area that branches out into several alleys. Because of the large number of people, their hangout area is spread pretty far. While members hung out in each alley, Mizuki would always be standing in one place. Stoop kid's afraid to leave his stoop. In front of the stairs where their huge tag art is drawn, Mizuki stands talking with other members. When he notices me, Mizuki beckons me to come closer with his hand. Nice to see you again. Heiban's delivery service is here. Oh, the things I asked for. Thanks. I have no idea what his voice was like. Let's just go with it. I pass him the bag and send the receipt with my coil. I receive a confirmation reply from Mizuki. With that, delivery is done. Thanks for doing this. Your shop even has minor parts for stuff, so it's worth it to rely on you. I'll tell that to the boss. Are you going home after this? Yeah. Good job. I'm going back to my shop now. Come have a drink. Well, if you insist. Mizuki begins to walk away from the wall. I follow after him. The surrounding members greet Mizuki as he passes them. Among them are guys who bow as low as 90 degrees, and Mizuki gives them wry smiles. Black Needle is a dark building with a small sign placed where it won't attract attention. When the door is open and we head inside, I'm greeted by music playing at a nice tempo. The bar that served as a waiting room was larger than one would imagine just from seeing the size of the shop. In the dim lighting, several people sit sunken into a sofa, reading a magazine or talking in whispers. Reception on the left side, bar counter on the right, and the door leads to the back room where tattoos were done. Mizuki talks to the young part-timer at the reception desk. In the meantime, I look around at the state of the shop. Not as many customers today. When I casually ask this to Mizuki after he finishes talking with the part-timer, his expression turns bitter. That's right. What's wrong? No, you know. We talked about it yesterday, remember? The mysterious disappearances. Yeah. I think the decrease in customers is also due to that. What, like everyone's scared and stopped going outside? I think the influence isn't quite that strong yet, but overall it's growing, or at least it feels like it. I see. After that, we got some information again, but I can't tell the truth from lies at all. With a serious expression, Mizuki urges me to lend an ear. I bring my face closer to him. They're saying it really was morphine abducting the teams. That's not possible. Morphine is... There are apparently some guys who have seen morphine. Isn't that some random remark of some idiot who wants attention? You believe that? That's why I said I don't know if it's true or not. I only heard it from some people. Anyway, now all rib teams are growing uneasy with the fear of a surprise attack, but... Mizuki then raises the edges of his mouth defiantly. Morphine or whatever it is doesn't concern our team. They won't be a threat. Right? While I return the smile, I remember a faint anxiety. I feel like Mizuki's been putting a little too much effort into rib recently. I hope he doesn't collapse or anything. Oh, right. Let's drink something. Let's go over there. When I walk towards the bar with Mizuki, a tattoo design displayed by the reception desk catches my eyes. It's carefully put in a frame. Oh, was this here before? Oh, that. No, I got that from a tattooist I respect. Cool, isn't it? He's a famous person said to have god skills, but he doesn't have a shop. If he doesn't personally know you, he won't tattoo you. So he refuses strangers? That's right. A little while he came to the shop by chance and I got it then. He really was a person with an unusual aura after all. Mizuki seems to be extremely happy. He really likes that picture. If he's that amazing, I'd like to see him once too. But I thought you didn't want a tattoo, right? Yeah. In that case, no way. Huh? If you want to know why, it cost you 1 million yen. Expensive! That's some serious overcharging. As we joke and laugh, the ringtone of my coil sounds. Huh? It was a call from Delivery Works. Hello? Oh, thank goodness it went through! Aoba-chan! Yeah? It's me, Yoshie! Yeah, what's the matter? Oh my, it's serious! Very serious! Please listen to me and don't panic, okay? Okay? Tai-san has... Granny! Granny had fallen down. After I hung up the phone call from Yoshie-san, I explained the situation to Mizuki and hurried out to Delivery Works. She fell down on her way to a patient's house where she was going to deliver some medicine that she had prescribed. She was then taken to the Delivery Works, which happened to be nearby. Anyway, I ran at full speed. My heart felt like it was going to explode and I had no breath left. My whole body is tense, my fingers and toes tingling. Granny's collapsed from overwork before. It was because of me. It was because I made her worry all the time. I honestly regret what happened back then. When I think of actually losing Granny, I get so scared it makes me tremble. I don't want to think about it ever again. Never again. Gah! I have to get to Granny quickly. Granny! You people are just exaggerating things. That's not Granny's voice. Oh, God. That's the first thing I hear. When I rush into Delivery Works, I see Granny leaning back in a chair. After seeing that, I almost collapsed on the spot. Granny had certainly fallen down. Turns out she can't move at all. In other words, she dislocated her hip. Apparently, Yoshie-san, who made the call, had seen Granny in pain and was frightened to death. As soon as I enter the shop, she apologizes earnestly with an, "I'm so sorry!" Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm also glad it's nothing serious. What a relief. That said, Granny can't walk, so I'll have to carry her home. Oh, I love this family.
Really? You people are just exaggerating things.
Granny complains about the same thing as earlier while on my back. I walk home slowly to avoid moving her too much. It can't be helped. Everyone's worried about you, Granny. I am too.
I'm still healthy enough.
I know that, but still.
Oh, little Ren!
Behind us, Ren follows, tapping along with his small legs.
When I can't move a little, you treat me like I'm going to die right away!
Ow, 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 ow. Don't kick me. Anyway, let's go to the hospital tomorrow, okay? Since Granny is quite rowdy for her age, I'm afraid I might drop her. And she was light. I never really thought too much about it, but was she always this small? This is the first time I'd ever carried her on my back. Thinking back, he used to be the one to carry me around. I was just talking about the past.
Humph! Because you always went off on your own!
On my own?
Yes! I would look away for a moment before I knew it, you'd be gone.
Is that so? I can't remember at all. I get lonely. Oh, wait. Yeah, who is speaking?
Lonely? Why?
Oh, nope, that was great. I should have known.
Kinda gets lonely.
Lonely? Why?
Because you only started to go off on your own once your parents were gone.
Ah, I see. My memory of my parents is hazy. But I do remember the times when Granny carried me on her back. It was warm and smelled like her. I would always calm down.
Well, that was when you were small, so I won't blame you. But now you're all grown up and stupid.
That's just how it is. At this age, it's normal to act differently than you did as a kid.
Nobody said anything about that.
Granny, could you carry me on your back like in the old days? A challenge, seeing as we're both healthy enough.
Don't spout nonsense! You tried to kill me!
I'm just joking.
Humph!
Granny.
What is it?
You're light.
Shut your hole! Ouch!
I'm slapped hard on the side of the head. I love rowdy grandmas. But for some reason, I begin to feel happy and smile to myself. I'm so relieved that Granny's safe. When I think that someday this noisiness will be gone, I feel lonely. I walk silently down the darkening road, feeling Granny's warmth on my back. The next morning, I carried Granny on my back again and took her to the neighboring hospital. I thought I'd take the day off from my part-time job just in case and called Haga-san. Even though it was called a hospital, this is the old resident district, so it means the facilities were old and small. There were few doctors, and it was always crowded. It was wearing down here and there, and it couldn't be complimented on how sanitary it was either. But all the people in the hospital were kind. They knew Granny from earlier, and when I called, they said we would come immediately. Granny hated going to the hospital, and always said she could take care of herself, but today she obediently underwent the medical examination. Perhaps she had been enduring the pain out of pride. They said her hip wasn't that bad and that it could be treated at home, so I carried Granny home after the examination. When I laid Granny on a futon aside, she said she'd only be sleeping, so I should go to my job already. I was still worried, but once Granny begins speaking, she won't listen to anything. When I talked with Haga-san on the phone, he said it was okay if I could come as soon as I could for now, and I decided to go to the shop. I feel uneasy as I go into the shop, and eventually I receive a message. It's from Kojiku. Mizuki. I I saw Mizuki, but something seemed strange. When I talked to him, he kept spacing out and wouldn't react. I think you'd be better off listening instead of me. If you have time, contact him. I'll come talk about the details later. Something must be strange if Kojiku even sent me a message about it. Maybe he really is overdoing it. I leave the counter, walk towards the toilet, and call Mizuki. Hello, Mizuki? I always forget your voice. You're just gonna be Mr. Radical. Aoba, huh? What's the matter? I change your voice every time. I'm so sorry, Mizuki. Good, he answered the phone. I feel a little relieved. Nothing. I don't really have anything important to say. I just wanted to talk. What? We just saw each other yesterday. You're a weird guy. Nah, I was just wondering if you're okay. Of course I am. Why? Because when we met yesterday, I thought you didn't seem so hot. Just a little, though. So you called because you were worried. Thanks, but I'm okay. Really? Yeah. Alright, well, let's talk another time. I'm right. Bye then. After the call, I sigh and head back to the counter. I didn't even bother trying to fix that line. There was no life in Mizuki's voice after all. He said he was okay, so I didn't listen too deeply, but on top of Granny falling down yesterday, my worries just keep growing. I hope they're just imaginary fears. I spend the rest of the afternoon worrying about Mizuki and Granny, unable to concentrate on work. When I come back home after my part-time job, I restlessly try to open the lock on the front door. I wonder if Granny behaved herself. However, I stop my hand halfway. Something strange. Huh? When I insert the key, something feels different. Don't tell me. It's open. The door isn't locked. Did I go out without locking it again? Oh, this is bad. Granny's inside. What do I do if something happened? The bonds between the people in the community are strong, but security isn't tight, and it wasn't uncommon to hear of thieves. I feel sick of my own forgetfulness and I enter the house, listening carefully. There doesn't seem to be any sign of people. I take off my shoes and enter the corridor before heading straight to Granny's room. I open the door quietly and peep inside to find Granny sleeping buried in the futon. Looks like nothing happened. I heave a sigh of relief and return to the corridor. I stopped going up the stairs. Something felt strange. It's quiet in the house because Granny was sleeping, and there's nothing particularly strange. Is it my imagination? I twist my neck as I walk up the stairs and open the door to my room. Inside, I realize that it wasn't just my imagination. I